Hello everyone and welcome to a Planet Coaster series. It's got a bit of a challenge in it. We're building a small park, but it's not just me, it's me and Danny from the Theme Park family. How is it going?
Hello. It's going all right. I've been excited all week to see what you've actually done.
Thing is, I tend to do a lot off camera and then forget about like recording it completely, so I end up doing a lot of the boring stuff and then forget to click record on the actual stuff you want to see. So a lot of this is going to be quite... it's like watered down from what I've actually done in total, but you'll see the full result at the end. So
yeah. So I can see what you're doing now. You're doing some kind of a... Okay, backstage door. Do you know what? We need to communicate, because I was going to do this bit on the side what you're on now, so... Not to worry, I'll have to go on the other side. But,
I only just did some planting over here, cool. Kind of put it in, and then this is where I'll branch off later on in the episode to go on and build my ride that I build eventually. But yeah, this is a little car ride I thought I'd build just over here. Just a small style, like antique cars type one, just round a little nice area. Again, didn't finish that completely, but there's a lot of work to do. So
now we have two rides now in the park, which is...
Although,
yeah.
Have you got any plans to build?
I want to really get onto the Wild Wild West theme. I've got some incredible ideas. However, I may need your help on it. I want to try and give it a go with the wooden roller coaster, but I'm absolutely terrible at coasters. So I'll probably build like a rapids and a flat ride. But then I probably want you to build like a coaster. But I want the coaster so you can see it as you're coming into the kind of Wild Wild West area, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I see what you mean. And the weird thing is, the fact that the coaster I've built and themed is Wild Wild West themed. And we haven't had any communication in this whatsoever. We've kept this secret from each other.
Really hard.
And I've literally made... what I said I was going to make. I really could picture, when you showed me the parts you've done, I could really picture a Big Thunder Mountain-esque ride on the back of a Wild West area. So I have gone and done that, and obviously you'll see all the theming and stuff at the end of this, but definitely room to expand.
Here?
This was me trying to make a nice building feature on the top of the roof, just to make it look a little bit less flat, and it just failed miserably. So it went through a lot of stages, yeah.
This is what you do though, and it's a lot of the time on Planet Coaster, you're experimenting a lot. I've noticed that. But I must, before, in fact, I know this is kind of going off the tracks literally, but congratulations of hitting 7,000 subscribers.
Thank you.
Well done.
I don't know how it's come so far, but obviously thanks to people like you who I've collabed with over the time and people who've watched, it's insane. So I really appreciate everyone watching. Thank you very much.
Yeah, so pretty much, we've got a cars ride literally outside, which is awesome. What's that on the left-hand side? Have you put something there?
I've basically, what I did is I went round. Do you know how you said about the tables that you placed down beforehand?
Yes.
You were unhappy with them. You wanted to change them. I've changed some of them out for some, like, smaller, more detailed stuff. Like I've used the Theme Maker's Toolkit items, which obviously when you get the part back, you'll download instantly. Just to kind of make it look a little bit more realistic with that kind of stuff. But I haven't changed a lot of it because what you did was very good. And if you want to go check that out, link in the description to part 1 on your channel. So.
When you threw him under the bus.
Literally said, I'll do the park entrance, no need to worry about it. And then gave you the park. About how many days notice?
Was it about 2 days?
I don't know, but however it was.
I was literally panicking now. I was like, oh my gosh, I've got to do this quick. But I'm liking what you're doing here with the whole foliage and stuff.
Cheers. I was just kind of going for an outdoor queue line that could also act as something you could queue up in the rain easily, if that makes sense.
Did you have any brain blocks though?
Oh, literally before I started doing this, like you said, I literally looked at your area for about half an hour and was just wondering, what do I do? Where do I branch off from? Until I finally got an idea for this one, and then I got more ideas later on, which you'll see when I start building the mine train.
I'm loving the fact of I didn't even think of a car ride. It's such a clever concept, 'cause like you say, it's a budget park. It's great. It really goes with the actual whole entrance and the feel of it all. But yeah, I didn't even think of that.
It was also about how you said at the start, I was getting more thrill park vibes, and then you said about a family park, and I was like, oh, that'd actually be a really good idea. So this fits that kind of demographic as well, of the kind of children ride, but also one you can go on with your family. So,
and literally, yeah, it's like I'm loving it. It's good. I'm liking it. I'm loving it.
But that's all I've really added in the middle so far. So I'll probably work on it.
What are your thoughts then of actually, going down? Do you want to go down in the ground? Oh, hey up.
Yep, there you go. There's the mine train coming in. I told you this was
okay.
But I do want to, like you said, you were obviously saying about how flat parks are usually the ones you see. I would love to go like above ground. As you can see here, I've done the station above ground a little bit there. This took me so long.
What are you doing here? Are you trying to duel it or?
No, I tried to. Do you know how Big Thunder Mountain?
Yeah.
Do you know how it has like the dual station in like one side and then there's a switch track?
Yeah, of course it does. Yeah.
I tried to do something like that, but it took me so long. It probably took me about 10 minutes, but obviously sped up. It took about 10 seconds.
But no. Oh wow. So have you actually completed this then, or?
I haven't completed it. I've themed, I'd say, the facade area. So, for instance, say if you're going from the entrance, everything you see at the front is themed, which you'll see when I take you through the park in a couple minutes.
Right, okay, cool, yeah.
But, yeah, this time-lapse is pretty fast, but this did take me quite a while. So.
You see, coasters, I'm just so weak with coasters. It's that whole smooth and then... Did you do the whole 4 meters smooth thing?
I did. I haven't smoothed it completely, but it's near enough smooth. There you go.
It's a pain. Oh yeah, look at that. Do you know what though? It's no, I'm loving it. Oh, I've got some ideas now as well around it.
Yeah, exactly. The Wild West area. As soon as you mentioned about a wooden coaster or like the main coaster, like focal point coming into that area, which is how I planned it in the park. Again, we'll show you in a bit. And it's exactly how I imagined it to be, which I don't know. I'm awful at building mine train coasters because I get lost in doing terrain and rock work, but I'm quite happy with this one, so I'd like to see what you think of it.
No, so how are you going to do this then?
This was the second station is just a
fake.
Yeah, it's a fake one, and then obviously just.
I have seen on other people's when they have done it, they've kind of duplicated the track. Do you get what I mean? So you can get two stations running on the same. Yeah, I do.
Yeah, it's quite long, and it'll probably end up. The supports will look awful in the end. So, yeah, I think
I'm excited.
Literally, it's been so quick. I think this might be towards the end of the time lapse. That's how quick it's been.
No. So we're going straight into real time.
Yeah, I've started making.
Okay. Hey up. Enough said.
No. It's rock work gone wrong. There you go.
That's what I say.
Yeah, it was going over there. Just
how'd you find the terraforming and stuff?
Not too bad. It's just when you start adding rocks and stuff,
we've got
water splash as well. Yeah. So I think we're gonna head into real time now because this is over. So let's go. So as you can see, enter into the park. This is what you obviously did in your episode. Again, link in the description. I have touched up a bit on the sign.
Where's my sign? Where's my sign?
Basically, I'm saving it for when we get like a proper name because I saw someone commented on your video saying you should call it this, and then you went, "Oh no, Dan didn't want to call it that." I was like, "What?"
Well, there was two actually. I think his name's Velocity or something like that. Sorry, I do apologise if I got your name wrong. Coaster Coast was one of the names, and we got Connor Davis who actually said, who I actually suggested this as well, Dan's Adventure Theme Park. So it was like we was on the same wavelength. We'll still leave it there.
Well, if anyone in the comments wants to leave some park names once you've seen some of this, or we can even leave it till later if we really need to.
Yeah.
But yeah, I added some stuff to the signs just to make them a bit. And I kept your turnstiles because they were. Yeah, and then I've added, obviously, you said about your tables and chairs that you were a bit. So I've updated them. And then got the carousel in the middle. I made a nice little sign for it just to.
Oh, wonderful! Yeah, I wasn't happy at all. That looks better, doesn't it? Yeah.
It's a nice centerpiece to walk into, I think.
Yeah.
So.
Although what I might do is, in fact, Dan, is where I had the entrance for the carousel. That looks far too big now from the sign. So what I'll do is I'll just put like a post, probably just saying entrance, and then put exit where it says exit. Yeah, I'll shrink because the pillars look huge on that.
Okay, that sounds decent. There's the cars ride, or the like start of it. Obviously, I haven't done the inside yet, but when I get the part back, I'll start working on that. And then we go through here. Just
so,
nice...
have you finished this bit then? Or are you going to put things in it, or
this car ride? I've made a pathway that goes around it, so that this kind of area of this car ride, I'll finish it off when I get the part back. Unless you want to do anything to it, of course, go ahead. But
no, I'll leave the ride to you. So what I'm thinking about doing, Dan, is just behind you.
I can't look at it.
Oh, okay, sorry. So what's the problem? Just to let you know, guys, I've not seen this at all. Apart from obviously that little times lap. This is like I'm seeing it for the first time. I'm really excited. Literally, I've been ringing up Dan saying, "How are you getting on? You finished yet?"
Do you want me to? Do you want me to turn around?
Yeah, let's do it.
Right, so here again, if you have any names, feel free to drop them in the comments. This is my Western-themed mine train coaster so far.
Wow.
There you go. I was so happy with this when I first looked back and just saw it. I was like, okay, I've done a decent job of this. I'm pretty happy with it. So.
Wow. You know, just on top of the, just near the rock, just below the lift hill.
Yes.
You could just do with Simba there, if I'm liking. It looks like the rock.
There's one thing I've obviously said about night lighting in the last episode, I think, where I said about how I'm really bad at remembering to do it. But I kind of got to, I think it was yesterday, and suddenly looked over this area and thought, oh yeah, I haven't done the lights. So I placed some more around here just to make it a nice ambient feel. And then I was pretty happy with this one as well, if we look back at the thing. So
oh, look at that.
I wanted to go for the more orange, dark orange on the rocks.
It's not too much either.
Yeah.
It's just the right amount of light, like bouncing off them rocks. That looks incredible, Dan.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
I need to seriously up my game.
The transfer track that took me absolutely forever to build. Wow. This bit will be indoors, under all the rock work, with the lighting.
Indoors? Oh, so you haven't finished it yet? Okay.
No, I haven't finished it. Like I said, it's like the front section that's been done. So
right, yeah. You've been busy though, mate, doing this competition and stuff. But by the way, congratulations on that competition.
Appreciate it. Cheers. It's just been. I think I started work on this probably, I want to say the day after you gave it to me. So.
Oh right, okay.
I've been working on it.
I thought you was about to say yesterday. Then I was about to say what?
One, why did you leave it so late? And two,
rookie mistake. Oh yeah.
But then it banks around here. Got a nice head chopper element.
Gotta have a head chop on a mine train. There it is, man. Oh yeah.
Round near a waterfall. And then we'll enter a mine shaft, like on Big Thunder Mountain, when it rocks back and forth. It would do that kind of stuff, but Planet Coaster ain't that good. And you bank around this way. It's gonna be a water splash element down there.
Yeah. Got trim brakes on that.
Yeah, just because it went into this bit too fast, and then we're into the.
That is fantastic. That is really good.
Appreciate it. It will be more themed, like towards the back section, because obviously, like I said, it's kind of walking in looks completely themed, but when you go behind, it's a whole lot of this.
That is incredible.
It does take up.
It's quite. Yeah. Oh my gosh.
That's what I mean. That's what.
I don't know if anyone wants to name the coaster. Have you named the coaster? We're going to give that to.
Just if anyone has any suggestions. I know the theme's not completely finished, but you can kind of see it's a similar theme to Big Thunder Mountain, mine shaft gone wrong type kind of ride. Then if you have any name suggestions, feel free. And the park as well. If you have any name suggestions, feel free to leave them in the comments.
Not Dan's Adventure theme.
Dan's Adventure theme park. But there you go then. That is Dan's Adventure theme park. Part 2. The first one of the entire series is on Theme Park Family, so go check that out. And yeah, thank you for watching. Do you want to say anything? Plug yourself.
No. Thank you for watching, like you just said. And just make sure that you tune into part 3 or episode 3, whatever you want to call it, and to see how I kind of connect it all together with some shops.
With some shops and some facilities. There we go.
Yes.
Thank you for watching, and I'll see you all